Rồi. Vương chào mọi người, chào các bạn. Hôm nay là Vương có mặt ở đây với lại Mr. Bill, Joe với lại ông Dr. Ray, luật sư của Vương. Thì bữa nay là Vương đi nói chuyện với lại mấy ông này một cái dự án mà khoảng 141 acre, có thể xây được khoảng từ 436 căn nhà, hoặc là bây giờ mình đang tính toán lại để có thể làm được khoảng 472 căn. Thì hôm nay là mình sẽ nói về cái dự án này, cho nên chắc là Vương sẽ nói tiếng Anh và Vương để phụ đề phía dưới cho các bạn theo dõi ha. Ok, Mr. Bill, so can you introduce with people how many years you do in you involved with the development and project like this?
I've been in the development and engineering business for 31 years in the Houston market.
Okay.
And particularly with Tejas, we've been in business 6 years. We've delivered.
How many projects?
We've delivered over the last 2 years. We've delivered 500 to 600 lots every year for the last 2 years. Several hundred the previous years of that. And I think we're on pace to beat that this year, closer to 700 lots this year.
Okay.
Joe's been in the business for 20 plus years on the building side with several of the local builders, and has a lot of experience in that, the builder relationships and kind of knowing what's important on that side.
Oh, thank you. So you have quite a bit experience, right? Yeah, you and Joe too. Joe, you worked with the builder before, right?
I did. I built homes for about 15 years, and been with Bill now for almost 4. So a lot of experience on the home builder side, and kind of helped me understand what not only the builders are looking for, but home buyers are looking for. I've worked with a lot of home buyers as I'm building homes for that many years. So kind of helps give me some insight to what helps developments sell. What builders are looking for in developments when it comes to, things that will help out sales, whether it be amenities or how to set up the land plan and streets and all that fun stuff. So
okay. So with this project, so in the beginning we planned for maybe 436 lots, right? This project, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And right now we want to, maybe we can do like 472 lots, right? Maybe, right? Or you
maybe
think
somewhere in between. Okay. I think we have to go meet with the county and sort of find out what they will tolerate.
Okay.
But obviously the market now is affordable homes.
Okay.
Those are on smaller lots. I think 50s are adequately small here. I don't think 40s makes a lot of sense this far out.
Okay.
But I think 50s work. I think even maybe mixing in some 60s would still be fruitful. The idea here is to sell the front footage of the lot. The width is really not that materially important as long as your front foot yield and prices you're getting from the builders is adequate to make a reasonable return.
Okay, so this project, may you go back to the Google map, please? This one. I want to show people why you think this is the good project. Like you showed me before about the school. The school district is the Waller School District.
Yeah, the school district here is Waller School District. Across the street is Hempstead ISD.
Then we show it on the map. Yeah, this is Waller right here, right?
Yeah.
And this is Houston.
Houston, right.
Right here.
Just south of Waller. Waller ISD comes down Cochran Road. All of this area here is Hempstead ISD, and it's a challenged school district. I think as development moves out and there becomes new development, those school districts typically turn around. But Waller has consistently had good ratings, and if someone's going to move this far out, it's going to be someone who's going to be looking for affordable housing. This is definitely a drive till you qualify type market here, and they're young families with kids, and having good public schools are very important to them.
So we will do the affordable home right here, right? For home about 200 to 250.
Yeah, I think that's Yeah, people are still in that.
That's the goal. So it'll be determined once we find a builder that's very interested in building on this side of town out in Waller. And I think Waller has done a great job on bringing industry to Waller County, and by doing that, they've created their job force as, you know, a lot of manual labor, a lot of bus drivers and factory workers and things like that. So we're trying to create affordable homes for Waller County's workers. They've done such a great job of bringing jobs to the area. We want to bring affordable homes so they have a place to live, so they don't have to drive 50 miles to work in Houston.
May you show me the Daikin plant? This plant right here, right?
No, it's right here. Daikin's here.
Daikin is here. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how many jobs it create from that plant alone?
I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, I've heard the number, but it's tens of thousands.
10,000 jobs.
Yeah, because that factory has 29 acres under that roof.
And where is our project? From this factory to
here,
right
to here. So this project's a little less than 10 miles south of 290.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, of course it's out in the country, so it's you'll cover it in pretty short order to get to 290. So, you know, this is probably a 20-minute, if someone worked at Daikin, this is probably a 20-minute drive to work.
Okay. Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah. And then as Waller develops, there'll be more and more commercial development. Because obviously you're out here, you don't have a lot, there's no retail support out here. But, you know, 10, 12 minutes away, you've got Waller. And as that develops, you'll get more and more retail type support with grocery stores and the Super Walmart and those other things. But certainly, it's not too far in today to here. You know, you've got HEB and those in here, but as it moves out, that support will move out with it.
You think that design our project right here?
Yes.
Where is the other project that the people do close to our project?
That we're working on?
No, that the other company you showed me before there, like a lot construction. A lot of like houses, it pop up in this area. Right?
Yes.
What about this area right here?
This area here.
Right here. Right?
You get John up over there. But I mean, you certainly have Bridgelands is right here,
Okay.
and they've got another 20,000 homes, some enormous number.
So maybe 20,000 homes around this area.
Yeah, right in here, and then there's probably within this area there's probably in excess of 25,000 to 30,000 homes planned over the next. Now, it will take 15 years to get that particular thing, 10 to 15 years, but that's the process, and I see no reason why that wouldn't continue.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's about 10,000 people working at Daikin.
Oh, 10,000 people?
Mm-hmm.
And they have suppliers and vendors and support. Mm-hmm. So, you know, that usually for a job like factory type job, it usually creates somewhere between 2.5 and 3 allied positions around.
Mm-hmm.
Restaurants, dry cleaners, mechanic shops, tire shops,
so Joe,
convenience stores, you know, all these things, and so it creates other jobs.
So Joe, you talking about before we talking about like we will sell this project. We will divide it into like maybe 4 sections, right? You think it will be 4 sections?
Yes. Depends on how many. So what we want to do is we want to make sure that we deliver enough lots in each section, mm-hmm. so that we have enough time to develop the next section. So with the velocity of sales being a little bit higher these days, we want to make sure that we deliver enough lots in each section, which I'm not sure how many are in section 1, but we probably want to deliver somewhere in the neighborhood of 120, 130 lots per section. So however many sections that ends up being, maybe it's only 3.
Yeah.
3, okay. And you said that there's some builder already interested in buying those sections?
There was one builder that looked at the land and they didn't have the capacity to develop it, but they were interested in the location and liked the layout. So we're going to be on the search for more builders to come sell lots to.
You think KB Home they might come this far, or
We will ask just because we feel like we have a relationship with him, so we would definitely ask. My sense is no, but we'll ask. So we'll kind of go to our other builders, because even if it's a no from them, they will all provide us with some constructive feedback, and maybe with some suggestions, because it's a small, pretty tight-knit business, and people will throw things to other people because there's always that return. One hand washes the other, so to speak.
Okay, so you think this project, being this far out, you think they are important, all the builders they may come out this far?
It's really hard to say until we talk to them.
Yeah,
okay.
But everybody has a different plan. They might have a project close by, so they don't want to, or something like that. But
I mean, it looks like something that they could be interested in, just from an affordability standpoint. You just really, they do some pretty sophisticated modeling when it comes to looking at who's in the area and looking for apartment dwellers and other renters that are ready to move up to purchasing a home, and they really look in those areas, and their analysis is pretty sophisticated. So you never really quite know. It may look like something on the surface that they would like, and they maybe wouldn't. And then there's others that you wouldn't think they would be interested, and they are. So, but yeah, we definitely pitch it to them.
Oh, okay. So I'm just curious, how many engineers you have working in this building?
14 or 15.
14.
Yeah, 14.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this office, you handle the development or the engineering part?
Yes.
Oh, from this office.
From this office, yeah, we handle all of the hard, as I call it, simple design: water, sewer, drainage, paving, water plants, wastewater plants.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
thanks.
Let me wrap it up with my. So Vương, mỗi một cái dự án mà trước khi mà đi ra để mà làm như vậy nè thì sẽ có những cái bản vẽ với lại những cái cuộc nói chuyện giống như vậy với lại những cái người mà người ta đã có sẵn kinh nghiệm, người ta đã làm cái này rất là lâu rồi. Thì cái công ty này thì họ làm khoảng chừng họ làm cũng trải qua khá là nhiều dự án rồi. Mỗi cái dự án mà Vương đi quay phim đó là cũng là đi quay phim những cái dự án của họ làm, thì Vương thấy là họ đã rất là thành công trong những cái dự án này. Thì đây là một cái dự án mà Vương sẽ làm cho Vương sẽ bắt đầu làm develop cho cái dự án này. Thì những cái lot mà của cái này nè thì chắc là Vương sẽ bán cho những cái lô đất này, là Vương sẽ bán cho những cái người builder họ build nhà sẵn, chứ Vương không có tham gia vô xây dựng. Nhưng mà chắc có thể Vương sẽ chừa khoảng 100-200 căn gì đó để có thể sau này mình làm xây dựng sau. Thì Mr. Joe, you know like how the reimbursement on this project, the government, you mean like they may reimburse us like anywhere from 8.6 to 10 million dollar, right?
So somewhere in the range of 10% of the amount of taxable value you're able to create.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
it will all depend on what builder comes in there, what the home prices end up being, and how much value you create to be able to come to that figure.
Okay, but to get the whole reimbursement, we may need to finish the project, and we project it maybe about 5 to 6 years for this particular project.
We think.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 to 6 years, right? Before we can get all the reimbursement.
Yeah, the generally speaking, the as you build value, there would be reimbursements along the way,
Okay.
and then probably by the time you build out the last home, you're probably about a year, usually about a year from sort of closing out the project, so to speak.
Let me explain it to my So cái này là mỗi một iPad nó hay về nhà để đi lấy cho. Mỗi một cái dự án development ở Mỹ á. Hả? Phone này kia Mami đưa cái phone cho. Mami kiếm cái phone để Cherry Mami. Mỗi một cái dự án ở Mỹ này á, thì là người ta khi mà làm phát triển ra được những cái dự án này nè thì mấy ông này ông giải thích á, là sẽ được chính phủ sẽ cho lại khoảng 10% cái tiền thuế mà có thể thu được trên những cái dự án này. Thì như cái dự án này á, người ta nói là có thể thu được khoảng từ 8,6 triệu đến 10 triệu tiền reimburse của tiền chính phủ cho lại. Mà trong những cái reimburse này á, thì phải để lấy hết những cái tiền reimburse này về khoảng từ 5 đến 6 năm. Cái nhà cuối cùng mà nó được xây xong rồi đó thì khoảng 1 năm sau là sẽ lấy được cái tiền reimburse này về. Thì trong những cái dự án mà phát triển bất động sản này thì thường là ở Mỹ này là tiền lời nhiều nhất là đến từ cái tiền reimbursement của chính phủ là chính. Đó thì đây là một trong những cái dự án mà Vương thấy cũng rất là potential để làm, cho nên là Vương cũng kêu gọi khoảng chừng vài người investor vô để cùng làm với Vương, cũng hợp tác với Vương, với lại Mr. John, Mr. Bill, you say that you want to join with us as a limited partner into this project too, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
wow. Actually, I think it's definitely good.
Yeah.
Because you will, how many percent you think you can, 10%, 15% you want to invest into this project?
We would have to look at it. We need to get the pro forma first and really look at the numbers.
Okay. But usually, what rough estimate, if you want to join with us with this project,
10%.
10%.
10%.
Okay. That sounds good. Let my investor know it too. Mấy ông có nhiều kinh nghiệm mà ông nói dự án này cũng good, ông thấy cũng có potential, ông cũng muốn bỏ vô khoảng 10% để làm luôn với mình luôn, thì chắc Vương thấy có mấy ông này vô rồi chắc cũng ok, nên mà Vương cũng sẽ coi lại coi sao có cho mấy ông vô thì mấy ông sẽ vô, mấy ông phụ mấy phần engineer rồi phần này phần kia rồi luôn. Đó, thì thank you so much for your time today. Thank you so much for explaining us everything. Okay, hopefully we will make this project happen and then we do the next project. And mọi người đừng có quên ông Ray này nha. Ông này là luật sư của Vương, ông này luật sư rất là giỏi. Well, good thing about you. Cần kiện tụng hay gì đó là kiếm ông này, cần giải quyết vấn đề, cần contract, right Dr. Ray? You review contract.
Yes.
What you do?
I review the contracts, set up the companies,
Okay.
Anything else that needs to be done by way of the contracts or getting businesses going or help them as they go along.
Yeah, but I know you are a good litigation lawyer.
Yes, that's true.
That you do.
And I can take the case to court.
Yeah, ông này thì ông nói là ông là luật sư, ông khá giỏi. Ông này là ông sẽ giúp quý anh chị nào mà muốn coi hợp đồng thì nên mướn những người luật sư giống như ông này để ông coi qua. You can practice in Oklahoma and Texas.
Yes.
Ông có bằng ở Oklahoma với Texas, ông có thể coi những cái contract của những cái tiểu bang đó. Nhưng mà ví dụ như ai mà cần những cái tiểu bang khác á, thì có thể ông có bạn bè của ông sẽ giới thiệu giúp cho. Rồi ai mà cần kiện tụng gì thì kiếm ông này là xuất sắc luôn đó, tại vì ổng mang những cái case, ổng kiện thiệt, còn nhiều luật sư chỉ là luật sư giấy tờ thôi, còn ông này là luật sư giống như là litigation lawyer, là gì lắm, litigation lawyer là ông có thể ông mang cái case này ra tòa, ông đứng cãi với mình luôn, chứ nhiều luật sư không có đứng cãi. Đó, thì ai cần thì Vương sẽ để contact của ông ở dưới, kiếm ông thì kiếm. Rồi Vương chào mọi người nha, cảm ơn mọi người theo dõi video này của Vương. Thank you.